we're gonna be using our kit. These come in all kinds of cool different themes and colors. We are gonna be using our butterfly balloon theme. Everything to be able to do what I'm gonna be doing today comes in the kit already. You might notice when you open this that it doesn't come with a balloon strip. And the reason why is because we just don't like using them. Sometimes the balloons, when you put them in the balloon strips, they tend to fall out and it's just not a look we like. Plus, you can only do a couple at a time and you can't really create those really nice bulky designs that we love that look very pretty. I'm gonna show you how to do clusters. I'm gonna show you how to put this together with 260 balloons that are included in your kit. We are using our double stuffed cotton candy pink. We have our single shiny lilac balloons, and we have our single plum color that it's really deep and pretty. It's blowing up 2 balloons at a time using my electric pump, which has 2 nozzles. But we're gonna be using the color block, and which means one cluster is gonna be in this plum, the second cluster is going to be lilac, and the third cluster is going to be in the cotton candy pink. I'm gonna be setting a timer. This balloon garland, a 5-footer, takes at least, let's see, 8 to 10 minutes to make. But today it's going to take me a little bit longer because in between I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, telling you about my tips and tricks of how to get this done. But it usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes, and this is the way you can construct any garland moving forward. And let's start. We are going to be doing clusters of 8. Okay guys, so 2 at a time. There you go. And then I'm going to toss these on the floor, and then at the end I'm going to join them all together. So you want to stretch these out, as I mentioned before, if it's going to be an outdoor. Mine's going to be set indoors, so I'm not going to do that. So it's actually even faster than 8 to 10 minutes when you're not doing the stretching part. I am about 2 minutes in. They are not double stuffed, they are singles, and I'm going to release a little bit of air. Rubber band, and these also come in your kit. You're going to get 2 of these, and what you want to do is fold it in half just like this. Place it behind your neck just like that. I'm not sure if you can see that. And put one of your loops inside the other just like that and pull. Okay, pull, pull, pull. That is going to create a little bracelet. Okay, now we're moving on to our 5-inch balloons. You're gonna have 9 of these, and you absolutely need a hand pump for these because the electric balloon pump unfortunately is not going to blow them up. This one as your sample, just kind of let the air out until you kind of very similar. Let's go ahead and not tie this one, just so that you save tying time. Tie it directly onto the other balloon, just like that. Let that air go until you get the size. Instead of tying, we are going to create little clusters of 3. So now grab one of your necks from the duo here and your single and just kind of twist it around one time and then tie it. We're gonna do this for the other 2 sets, and we're gonna have 3 total. I'm gonna start building the clusters, and this is the way I do it. You're gonna begin with 2 of these and simply cross them together just like this and twist and twist. That's 1. We are gonna add the 3rd duo onto any one of the balloons. I just grab this sucker right here and I start twisting on that one. That's it. Okay, grab the last one. The last one here, and grab another one, whichever one you want, and just tie onto that. This is your cluster, okay? Cluster of 8. That's your first one. We're gonna repeat the same thing with the cotton candy pink and the lilac. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to tie the 3 clusters that I did together. And I'm just gonna grab the neck of any one of these. So this would be the hot pink, don't grab the white. And I'm gonna tie my 260 onto it. So this I'm going to attach to my lilac, just like this, and kind of place it wherever it kind of just sits nicely, or you can move it around. Just start placing them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap around this guy just like that a couple times, and then I'm gonna add my plum. Okay? Okay, once I add my plum, that is it. This is my base that I just created with my 260 balloon. This might be a little long, so just grab it onto one, grab this little guy, and just tie it. Don't cut this off because this is what you're gonna use to attach to your wall. I am going to create a little, I'm gonna call it a bracelet, okay? Like a little bracelet or a ring, let's call it a ring. Just like that. And that is what you're gonna attach to the wall, okay? The next step that I'm gonna do is add my 18-inch. So let's begin with one side because I like to add these on the side, just looks pretty. And I have a hole right here that I wanna attach to, so I'm just gonna grab pretty much any of these and place it around my balloon just like that. So this is what I have so far. Okay, this is a 5-footer. We sell these in increments of 5 so that if you want double this, it's 10 feet, triple this, 15 feet, and so forth. Using your rubber bands, you're gonna tie it around one of your balloons and create a bracelet. And we're gonna add one to each of my clusters, okay? So the first one, I just place it anywhere. Remember, you can move these around. So now we're gonna hang it so that we can get an idea of where we are gonna position our balloons. So don't worry that it looks like this, because that's why we get, the beauty of it is that you get to play with moving all of these around. Maybe you want it to be a little bit arched, maybe you want it to be straight. It all depends on the look you're going for. I'm starting at the top here and I'm arching it down. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, grab your 260 and you are going to wrap it around any one of your balloons, tie it, and we're going to create that ring, the same ring that we created for the other end, the last little end that we had of our 260. We're going to create a ring so we can attach to the rest of the other side of the wall. So I'm going to use the screw that I had here. As you can see, this is not what I want it to look like yet, but because I did all those different tricks to be able to play with it and move it around to my desired style, this is what I'm going to do next. So from here, this is movable, right? So I can either move it down or up. I think I like it here. So these guys are, I'm moving them this way. I want this to kind of shape down, so I'm gonna leave this balloon here. And I like this, and I'm just gonna bring this guy up a little bit so that you can see. Okay, so I want them shaped in different areas. So that's looking better. And then I'm gonna move my number 6 here. Okay, and I kind of like the way this looks. This looks very pretty and organic this way. I could also move this up here if I wanted to and bring this back down how I originally had it. So that's looking very pretty. I like that. And now I want to add my butterfly balloon, which is this. I'm going to try it with a rubber band, and you use the same method. So you go ahead and twist it around, keep twisting away, keep twisting, and then you get to this point and you simply, you can make a knot of it, to be honest with you, just so it stays nice and snug. But I think you might be able to do it without. This is my first time trying this, so you guys are seeing a new trick getting, there you go, it did work. So I made a little bracelet with my rubber band using the same method that I use with my long 260 balloons. So I'm going to add it to this balloon that I'm seeing here. And you're simply gonna push that through. And then that gives you the same flexibility. So you can move this around. Yeah, so the beauty of this method that I use is that you can play around and move the balloons wherever you'd like. I hope you like that, and we'll have a lot more of these. Our kits are very reasonably priced. Go ahead and visit our Etsy store or our website. And this is our butterfly theme number 001. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.